For more updates, subscribe to our channel.
My Dreams Academy. This is the Telangana State 2020 ESET paper explanation continuation video. So corona loss increases with, first we need to know the corona loss formula. The corona loss formula PC equal to 242 divided by del F plus 25, where F is the frequency, under root of R by D, where R is the radius of the conductor and D is the distance between the conductors. Next, V phase minus VC. VC is the critically disruptive voltage, whole square into 10 to the power of minus 5 kilowatt per kilometer per phase. Okay, this is the units of the corona loss formula. And if the radius of the conductor increases, corona losses increases. So if you assume like this, then this is the wrong perception. So it is also depending upon the VC value, that is critical disruptive voltage. Okay, so critical disruptive voltage will be calculated like this, that is E is electric field intensity, VC by R ln D by R, where VC is equals to E into R ln D by R. If the radius of the conductor increases, critical disruptive voltage is also increases. The VC value increases, this total combination value decreases. So the corona losses decreases. Even though it looks like direct relation, but it is also depending upon VC value. So if the radius of the conductor increases, corona loss will be decreases. This is the first case. Second case, if the frequency of the supply increases, then corona loss will increase. Our question here is corona loss increases with, increasing in the frequency, and also if the radius of the conductor decreases, corona loss will increase. Now I will read the options. We'll check which option is correct. First one, increases in the supply frequency and conductor size. If the supply frequency increases, corona loss increases, but the conductor size increases, corona loss decreases. So this is wrong. Second one, increases in the supply frequency, yes, correct answer, and it decreases in the conductor size, this is also correct. And the next question, stop this now. So question number 52, that is when a alternating current flows through a conductor. Okay, when an alternator current is flowing through a one conductor. Option A, entire current passes through the core of the conductor. This is the conductor, this is the core of the conductor. So entire current will flow of the core of the conductor, this is wrong answer. And the second one, so the portion of conductor near the surface carries more current in compared to the core. Okay, so the most of the current will flowing through the surface of the conductor and less current will flowing through the center of the conductor. This is called a skin effect. So option B is correct. Option B is correct for the 52nd question. Okay, so more current will flowing from surface of the conductor and less current will flowing from center of the conductor. Okay, right. Next, this is called skin effect. Skin effect. So next question, that is 53rd question. So in a string of a suspension insulators, which of the following is correct? First of all, we'll talk about string efficiency. The string efficiency is calculated like this: total phase voltage divided by N. N is nothing but number of the discs into the voltage nearer to the conductor. Suppose if these are the discs and this is the conductor, these are self and mutual capacitors, this is the tower structure like this. So total phase voltage, that is nothing but, let us consider this is V1, V2, V3. Total phase voltage is nothing but V1 plus V2 plus V3, and N is nothing but number of discs, 1, 2, 3. Total will have 3 discs, and voltage near to the conductor. So that is nothing but V3. the voltage nearer to the conductor, that is V3. So now I will read the options. In a string of a suspension insulators, which of the following statement is correct? First one, the disc near to the conductor is maximum voltage across it. Second one, the disc near the cross arm has a maximum voltage across it. And the next one, the middle disc of the insulator has a maximum voltage across it. Next one, the voltage distributed equally in the insulator. So which option is correct? The voltage nearer to the conductor is maximum voltage compared to that of this one. Okay, so it one has a maximum, this is having maximum voltage, then after this one, then after this one. Okay na? Right, like this, V3 is greater than V2 is greater than V1. Now I will read the options. That is, the disc near to the conductor has the maximum voltage across it. So option A is correct. Option A is correct. 53rd question. Next, 54th question. This question is from SAG. So the sag of the conductor of a transmission line, sag is given that 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters. When a span, that is length of the conductor, that is 250 meters. Next one, now if the height of the supporting tower is increased by 25%, first of all we will see the sag formula, that is omega L square divided by 8 into T, where W is the weight of the conductor, L is the length of the conductor, sorry, L is the distance between the two towers. So 8 and T is the tension of the conductor. If the height of the conductors increases, does this depending upon the sag? Okay, height and sag, there is no relation. There is no relation between sag and height. So if the height of the conductor if the height of the tower increases, the sag does not depend. So I'll read the option: reduced by 20%, increased by 25%, reduced by 12.5%, remains unchanged. So remains unchanged. Option D is correct, because it does not depending upon the height of the tower. Okay, right. Next one, 55th question. The most commonly used material for insulating overhead lines. Okay, commonly used insulating material. 55th question. So option A, porcelain. Option B, that is glass. Option C, that is mica. Option D, that is PVC. So most commonly used material, material for insulator, that is porcelain. Even this disc type insulators also made with the porcelain material only, and pin type material also is made with the porcelain material only. Next, 56th question, that is HVDC transmission is mainly used for. 56th question. So it is mainly used for transfer bulk amount of power for a longer distance. This is the main important function. Okay, so I'll read the options. Bulk power transmission over a long distance. Yes, this is only correct option. Option A is correct. So even though option A is correct, I'll read the remaining options. That is interchanging two systems with the same nominal frequency, wrong answer. Eliminating reactive power requirement in the operation, this is also wrong answer. Minimizing harmonics at the converting station, this is also wrong answer. So option A is correct, that is to transfer bulk amount of power to the longer distances, right? So next next question, that is sequence of operation of isolator, circuit breaker and earthing switch. First of all we need to open the circuit breaker, then after open the isolator, then after close the earth switch. Right, the sequence of operation of isolator, circuit breaker and earthing switch while operating a circuit. While operating a circuit, if there is a one fault in the system, First of all, we need to open the circuit breaker. Then after, we need to open the isolator. Then after, we need to close the earth switch. We have to open this and close this. Okay, right. Next, so 58th question. The question is, pole mounted substations are normally recommended for transformer up to a maximum capacity. So pole mounted substations are used up to the maximum efficiency of 250 kVA. Okay, 250 kVA. So option B is correct for this one. So next, 59th question. This question is also from power systems. So the question is, 3 insulating materials with the same maximum working stress of the permittivities. So epsilon 1 is equals to 2.5, epsilon 2 is equals to 3, epsilon 3 is equals to 4.0 are used in a single core cable. Okay, the location of the material with respect to the core of the cable. So generally, G maximum will be calculated like this, that is lambda by 2 pi epsilon 1 R1 and lambda by 2 pi epsilon 2 R2, because the question is mentioned that same maximum working stress. So same maximum working stress G maximum equal to lambda by 2 pi epsilon 1 R1, lambda by 2 pi epsilon 2 R2 and lambda by 2 pi epsilon 3 R3. So G maximum is constant, lambda value is already constant and this 2 pi value is also constant. So epsilon 1 R1 is equals to epsilon 2 R2 is equals to epsilon 3 R3. But here epsilon 1 is a smaller value, epsilon 2 value next value, epsilon 3 value is like this. So epsilon 1 is less than that of epsilon 2 is less than that of epsilon 3. Epsilon 3 is highest. Okay, so in order to maintain maximum stress constant, in order to maintain the constant maximum stress, so we need to keep higher permittivity material to near to the core. So we need to keep this one first, then after we need to keep this one next, then after we need to keep like this. So 4.5 comma 3.0 comma 2.5 in order to maintain same maximum working stress. In order to maintain same maximum working stress, we need to keep the permittivity of the materials like this: 4.5, 3.0, 2.5. So this is the question number 59 and the last question in this session. So question number 60. Question number 60, that is, ring main distribution is preferred to a radial system. We have two types of distribution systems. One is radial, another one is ring main distribution system. Why do we use ring main distribution over a radial distribution system? That we are going to see now. Voltage drop in the feeder is less and the supply is more reliable. This is only the correct option. What is that? Voltage drop in the feeder is very less. Voltage drop is very less and the supply is more reliable. So option A is correct. Even though option A is correct, we will read the options, remaining options. That is option B, voltage drop in the feeder is less. Actually voltage drop in the feeder is less, that is correct, and the power factor is high. This is no way related to ring main distribution system. Next, third option, that is power factor is high and the supply is more reliable. Supply is more reliable but the power factor is, we cannot say. Power factor is high and the system is less expensive. It is no way related to economics and also power factor is high. Power factor is high is the wrong concept. So this is what question number 51 to 60 questions. In the next video we are going to do 61 to 70 questions. Thank you for watching this video and please do subscribe to My Dreams Academy YouTube channel for more videos.